Hey guys, doing your own blow dry at home can make the difference between your hair looking to your hair looking gorgeous all the time. Here is my quick 15-minute blow dry that I do almost 3 times a week, and I've come to a point where I've really mastered the art, and so can you. It might feel difficult when you're starting, but stay with it and you'll be amazed how in about 6-7 weeks you could actually be doing as good a blow dry as mine is over here. Pardon the brag, but I'm here to tell you that it's really easy to get your blow dry at home. We begin by first removing all the extra water from your hair. So once you've had a hair bath, towel dry your hair using a t-shirt or a really absorbent towel and let your hair dry for at least 15-20 minutes so that all the extra, at least 60-70% of the water from your hair has gone. I begin by removing all the extra water from the section behind, and then I earmark my section on top. And I also use a heat protectant serum before I start. It really protects your hair from blow drying, especially since I blow dry so often. I use the one from Schwarzkopf. It's a brilliant product. And then I earmark my section on top. This section is important to do first so that you're able to get a little bit of a bounce in your crown area, because when the crown area is nice and bouncy, it just gives you a good effect on your face. So I use a paddle brush, comb my hair out, and for this particular area I'm going to be blow drying from all sides. This kind of helps that the small hair stay don't pop out from one side of the hair, ताकि सब अंदर रहे, they stay within the hair, because when those small hair kind of pop out from one side, they give you a lot of flyaway on the crown, which doesn't look very tidy. Dried out major portion, I twist the hair. So basically I want the inner hair to be twisted and then I blow dry the hair. So when I leave this hair down, all the small of the hair would now be on the inside of the hair. This is a small trick that I do, but it really works beautifully for hair. Ooh. Once I'm done with the crown of the hair, I kind of section it back again to the side of the hair that I'm starting with. Now keep in mind I parted my hair into just 2 blocks down the center of my head. So I have some hair on the right side and some hair on the left side. Since I'm doing the one on my left side, the right side hair just neatly knotted into a knot just to keep it away from the other section of my hair. You can use a hair clip. I just find this more convenient because it doesn't shift around too much and stays there. Now, as you're blow drying your hair, go into the hair that's wetter than the rest of your hair. At least for my hair, I've noticed that there's always the back section which stays more absorbent with water than the rest of my hair does. So I go in there first and dry it out. It's important to make sure that you're blow drying from top down so that all the small hair kind of go underneath your hair, and so that you get a nice finish, a more glossy finish on top of your hair. As you can see, I follow the length of my hair right to the bottom. And I continue this for the rest of the section. It's good to go in again and again just to make sure that your hair is completely dry, because if you leave your hair a little damp, it'll frizz out almost immediately. I then comb my hair out with a paddle brush, and when I'm combing my hair out, I use a little bit of a comb force. Therefore, the hair gets a more straighter and a more silkier, glossy finish. So, and then again go back to finish it off with the dryer. This takes some time, so don't be in a hurry during this phase. You might feel your hair is completely dry, but it will have some sort of dampness in your hair. So keep going over this till your hair is really just completely dry. It's also all right to go in with your hands so that you're getting a good feel of how your hair is feeling. If there's a little bit of dampness, you can catch it even better. I've been doing this for so long that I kind of have become very intuitively good with it. So I go in with my hand, as you can see, just to make sure that I'm able to gauge the wetness or dampness in my hair and completely dry it out. Giving it a blow dry like that on the opposite side also helps puff up the crown area. I then give it a final comb, a good little forceful brush down, just so my hair maintains the straightness. And then I go in with the next section. And as you can see, my hair is wavy. I have the Indian wavy hair, which is typical to all of us. It does have a pretty big wave. Here you can see it very clearly. I now go into the left section. And I follow the same path. I just take out all the extra water in my hair, and initially I just do it with my hand because I'm able to comb through the hair very well. Also, when your hair is very wet, it's harder to move the brush around. So I'm not removing as much water as I can. So actually, when I start to blow dry my hair is just about 5% water in it. Not completely dry, but still a little damp. I make sure that I'm moving the knots very, very carefully. With knots, you must keep in mind that you go in from the bottom of the hair upwards instead of going from top to down. And I follow the same path. I make sure I'm, go blow drying from the top section of the hair down so that all the small hair get collected towards the underside of the hair. And then I go in with my hands just to get a good textual feedback on whether the hair is really dry or not. It's very, very important to make sure that you're really drying up your hair well for a good blow dry, because otherwise you would have done all this effort 90% and then just little dampness in your hair can make your hair frizz out and volume out fairly quickly even after the blow dry. So it's important to hang in there and spend that extra time to make sure your hair is completely dry. There should be no moisture at all. And if I feel there's moisture in the hair, I go back again and go in with my hand, of course, just to make sure that I'm able to comb through very well and get to all the dampness or wetness in my hair. I also then move the dryer to cold setting and dry out my hair completely. The cold setting is actually able to guide you to the water or dampness fairly quickly, because you can immediately feel it cold against your fingers. So it's good to go in there, but it also helps cool down your hair from the heat that you just had on your hair. With that, then I give it a final brush. Again, my brush is with fairly purposeful in terms to make sure all the cuticle is straightened out. That's my doggy waiting for me while I get my serums. She's Bella. We adopted her about 2.5 years back. I use the L'Oreal. I use Balmain only if I have a special day because it's expensive. Has beautiful perfume though. The L'Oreal is very, very convenient. It's $300 for 50 grams. This is what I use on a daily basis. It gives me all the glossiness and smoothness. Serums, as you know, when you go in, post your shampoo with the serum, it helps clamp down all the extra cuticle that the conditioner did not clamp down very well. When I say clamp down, basically cuticles on your hair stand out after a shampoo, because that's what the shampoo does. It opens up the cuticle to remove all the dirt and grime from it. The conditioner goes in and smoothens out the cuticle. So when you use the serum, it does the further job of making sure that all the cuticles are relaxed and closed shut. This helps in locking hydration and also giving your hair a nice finish. I twirl the hair very tightly around after this just to smoothen out all the extra cuticles, and then I also comb it out once again just to make sure that the serum is evenly distributed all over my hair. And just like that, I'm ready for my shoot. There you go, hair check. And I shoot. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. That's the life of my hairstyling. Till I catch you next time, be good to your skin and hair.